Hello YouTube, welcome to Marty's Metal Shop. Today's going to be a pretty short video. I have a cutting table I want to build, just an attachment for my welding table so everything goes through it, and it's basically just to hold the piece that I'm cutting to keep it from falling on the floor and without cutting my welding table. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. And I repurpose a lot of things, build something for one reason and it didn't happen, and then keep it and now it's gonna be useful somewhere else. So I'll give you a quick show of the parts that I have. I did a little bit off camera because, like I told you in my previous welcome to the reboot, I forget. So I'm not used to videoing, so I forgot a little bit that I should be videoing this stuff. So let me show you what I've got so far. Okay, so let's see, this 1/2 inch round thing, I made that originally as a potential baby gate. Was gonna do some nice flourish and stuff in here and in here. It looked a little too jail cell to me, so never really did anything with that. Now that's gonna become the surface for my cutting table. Some other pieces right here. This is gonna be a clamp that attaches it to the table basically. It's just a piece of 1.5 inch by 1/8 inch angle that I cut some off of, threaded and tapped 1/4 for the thumb screws here. These right here are going to be the hinges for the bottom leg support. I'm making this so it can fold up and fit somewhere else in the shop. So this was 1 inch square tube that I cut the side off of and just used a shoulder bolt, threw a hole on this side, tapped on this side, and then a lock nut to guarantee it won't come out. So I got two of these, and then these right here are going to be where the support legs actually just rest up against the side supports on my table. So that is going to end up sitting like that, just using gravity and pressure to keep it there. So that's that part. I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 more pieces of 1/2 inch round to fit in these empty spots here, and weld those guys in. Okay, so now I'm going to be welding the mounting pieces on right here. There it is. I didn't build it to be heavy duty, you know, like 1/2 inch plus thick plate. It's more for sheet metal type applications. I might go ahead and drill and tap right there for some more thumb screws, just as a added precaution. All right, so I'm going to try to quit shaking this camera all over the world. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the old shop. All right, so here's my wooden bench, hammers, that stuff. It's for anything with oil, beer fridge, computer, all my miscellaneous gear. And I got my welders set up over here. That's a sheet metal shear that I'm eventually going to rebuild. It's got some cracked welds underneath on the pedals, so you gotta check that out someday. Another welder, bandsaw, all my toolboxes on shelf. This is a 14 by 24 garage. My little mini lathe, vise on a pedestal. Another shelf with miscellaneous crap all over it. Another shelf with a whole bunch of crap all over it. Scrap steel. This is the makings of a future project. It is an older Aaron's zero-turn mower that we'll get into later. One of the hydro drives is bad, so I'm rebuilding that, having some hard time sourcing rebuild parts and whatnot, so that'll come when it comes, but until then, cutting table project in the bag. Alright YouTube, need you to do me a favor, bear with me. My camera is not so great. My remembering to pay attention to the camera and where I'm at in the frame and what I'm doing and all of that stuff, I'm a little rough. Please bear with me. I will get better, and I'm working on getting a better camera. So that being said, I have a lot of stuff that I want to build, and I didn't want to wait until I had funds to get a nicer, better camera. So I'm using an old camera. So bear with me, it will get better. Picture quality will get better. All of it will get better. I'm rusty. That being said, I actually did end up drilling some holes in my tabletop for my 1/4-20 thumb screws to fit in, because with any application of weight, that thing fell right off the table. So I just drilled some through holes. The 1/4-20 thumb screws go through the through holes and basically lock it in place. So it'll work. It's going to work. It's actually going to be really nice. I'm not worried about beating it up or cutting it with the torch as I'm cutting the material or whatever. I really don't care. It was something that was just kicking around the shop anyway. I could do a flat stock type of cutting table thing to go there instead, but I had what I had and I'm using what I had, so
You guys will probably find that I do that a lot. I make do with what I have. I'm not a tightwad, but I don't necessarily always have money to spend on materials, but I'm pretty good at finding materials, and sometimes I gotta grind them. You know, over the years I've gathered quite a chunk of materials. I'm actually running a little low on what I have, but anyway, don't want to get all rambly and whatnot. So anyway, that's done. I've got more stuff coming up. We'll try out the table on the next project, because the next project is a machine skate type of a thing, because the zero-turn mower that I have, the rear tires are off. So I can't move it around. It's stuck there and I'm tripping over it and it drives me crazy. So when I'm in the shop, I need to be able to move it out. So the skate I'm gonna build will be long enough to hold the jack stands, and then I'm going to ratchet strap it all together and be able to push it out of the shop so that I actually can work on things. So that's going to be the next project. We'll see, but we'll definitely pull out the old cutting torch and try this table out at the very least. So thanks for watching. Sorry for the rambles. Sorry for the picture quality and the camera shaking and all of that stuff. It will get better. You know, comment, feel free. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I will try to respond to comments, and you know, we'll just see where everything goes. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.